So I have sailed before a bit, and from this project I expect to really increase my knowledge of sailing and feeling more comfortable in the things I have just discovered for now. So I hope to have more agency and to be more useful on a ship. I want to learn how the whole boat functions, not only the sails, but also like the engine, the electricity system, like the whole thing that makes the boat possible, really. Yesterday I learned, I think the biggest lesson from yesterday was that thinking outside the box is really useful in situations where you don't know what to do, you don't know how to behave, and so having the basis of how a boat functions is really a good thing. But I think the next step is to really be able to, once you have mastered like how the things work, be able to be creative and use that for solving problems that you didn't know you would ever have to face.
I've been interested in sailing and adventure all my life, that normal stuff, diving and climbing mountains and sailing across oceans. And I never reflected upon it that it could be a method for learning. I just think that it's sort of it's an environment, it's a situation where things happening are so forceful and you have to act fast and it demands a lot of you, climbing mountains and walking and hiking and taking care of your health and carrying your food and stuff like that. But then I learned afterwards that there actually is scientifically explored thing called the adventure learning method, that putting people in a situation of uncertainty and risk and out of the comfort zone makes them sort of develop, or it's like a catalysator. Of course, people who are easily nervous will maybe freak out a bit, but in the end of the day, I think it's sort of, when you reflect upon it and look back, even though it might have been stressful and negative in parts, I think you will actually have developed, and even maybe faster than you if you were taking it slow. And you're also doing it, adventure learning, you're also doing it in a real setting. It's not like a classroom setting, it's real. If we don't do this, the boat will float onto that cliff over there. And that makes an urgency, and I think most people like that. I think it's very respectful to be in such a learning environment. Someone called a partner to this project said it's an educational platform, a boat. That sounds very fancy. And it's very respectful to actually let people do real things.